Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
You are all Pavloved for some reason. Ah, and they say behaviorism doesn't work. I know it says we're live. I'm still plugging things in. Just give me a sec. This only has a 50% chance of working. Hi. See, told you. Hi. Hello. How is everyone? Are you well? Is everyone good? Sorry, things are still messy in here because of the Lego timer. I didn't tidy it up and fix it and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully that's gonna work. Is that good? Does that look okay? Is it working? Hi everyone, how's it going? I can hardly see anything. I can see the chat. I can't see the old chat. So if you previously chatted, you have to chat again or I can't see you. It's not a retention hack. Thank you, Yannicka. Cool. Did you guys get to finish Lego Cat? I finished I finished the first section. That is not the first page. That's the first half page. It's pretty bad. Choppy audio. Is there something I can do about that? Let me open up because I don't even have YouTube open. That's how impulsive this is. You might notice the thumbnail. There isn't one. That's because reasons. Right. Let me open up the interface. In fact, hopefully ads are not running. Not that I have a problem with ads, but I do have a mild problem with ads. 1 second. Audio isn't bad. Okay. I'm hoping audio is good. There's obviously a reasonable amount of tech investment on this channel. So audio has to be good. The camera isn't exactly horizontal. No, I know. It's Saber's fault. I can fix it by rotating it in here. Right, hang on. I have buttons to press. Oh, the stream is not monetized at all. That means YouTube's not going to be happy with it. But that's okay. That doesn't matter. I don't think I can do anything about it. Sorry, give me a second. Because I just fired the stream off from the streaming software. It wasn't scheduled at all. If you're here, you're one of the cool kids. If you're here, you are one of the cool kids. Because the audio seems a bit soft and mushy compared to other things I just listened to. No! Whoa, 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 whoa. And we're back. So yeah, like I said, you're one of the cool kids. If you're here, you're one of the cool kids because the stream wasn't put up. By the way, thanks for just sending this. This is cool. Well, I say just this. Look. Does anyone recognize this? Does anyone recognize this? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm just watching the chat. See if the person responsible is here. I think they are. Da 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 da. Charlie, I do because it was made in my presence. This is Charlie's aura in it. This is Charlie's aura in it. It's from Bar then. Yeah, it is. It's from Bar. Yeah. It's from Bar. Bar! Amazing! Thank you very much. The Moomin book I actually have upstairs. I have commenced reading of the Moomins. Thank you very much for this. For those of you that are really confused as to what the hell is going on, well, thanks to Charlie and Bar here. I think Charlie is predominantly responsible for Moominizing the server. Thank you very much. And not only that, but the Moomins have spread. I know on good authority the Moomins have spread. People are spreading the Moomin love everywhere. Right. Just give me a second, sorry. I have to... Which cat is now a camera operator? It's just one of them. There's a few around. Let me turn off my AC. It's very loud. So it's kind of... You have to like choose the sensation you're looking for, which is either a sort of like a bone rattling vibration from this machine that also keeps you cool. So you have to choose. In fact, when I filmed my last YouTube video, I was turning the AC on and off, like for just literally like, and it's not efficient or anything, but every sort of 2-3 minutes, I was turning the AC on, sitting in front of it, and then going back and then filming, and then sitting in front of the AC again. I was tempted to just film the entire video with the AC on, and you just have to put up with it because... no. Right. Yeah, I have started reading the Moomins. The Moomins. Tales of Moomin Valley. So yeah. It's going right. Actually, I have to turn it down now. It's quite loud. Maybe that's why the audio was a bit muffled, because the noise cancellation is kind of fighting with it to just kind of... Maybe. Thank you very much. And Bar, you also need to check your mail. Oh, on the subject of mail time. So Wendy, who may or may not be here at the moment, sent me this, which is really, really funny. It's funny for like 2 reasons. Okay? It says, easily distracted by nudibranchs, but I think when she ordered it with a spelling mistake, which is really funny, because that literally means that Wendy was literally distracted by nudibranchs. Which amuses me. It's very meta. Yeah, so I still have my GeoGuessr like account for the next 10 days or so, so I thought maybe we could do a bit of GeoGuessr. But it's sort of sorry. Cybergarrus, I've just sorry. This is easily distracted by nudes, but I just had to like go, oh, that's fine. Hello, did you get my thank you for parcel message? Possibly. But I was probably distracted by nudes. Nudies, I meant to say. The fix is amazing. So I don't even know how she did it. Hang on, where's the camera best? Right, block off my face because I think the camera IDs faces, so if I do that. Very clever. And on this side, again, very clever. I'm not even sure what she used to do that, but that is pretty clever. You can feel a tiny bit of relief on it. So there is something, you know, it has been like added on. I think that makes it special. I think it makes it better. And Wendy was talking to me about spelling mistakes or something. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what spelling mistake? I get it now. She was easily distracted by nudies. This is a very, very valuable mug. Thank you very much, Wendy. It also makes it a 1 of 1. So appreciated. Yeah. Who watched the last video on the YouTube channel? Sorry. I'm sort of working on a little bit more sciencey content because just, I don't know, like the world's kind of depressing. So I thought, I don't know, make some science videos. The current one is on portism, which is kind of fun, right? Portism. I mean, we know cats are autistic, obviously. Hey, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching it and liking it and hyping it and stuff. It really helps. Like, I am slightly like annoyed that like the fate of the videos, the fate of the channel is in your guys' hands. Like, it's like, it's not like you make a video and like subscribers see it or anything. YouTube goes, I'll test it on like these guys over here in the corner. Not the whole group, just like these 5. So it's like, if you see the thumbnail really early on, YouTube, you are a chosen one. Thank you for hyping, Steve. It's like, oh yay, crazy robot overlord is like, capricious is the word I was looking for, not crazy. Capricious robot overlord is like, please sir, may I have some more views? How much do you? I don't like the shit they're calling AI right now. Yeah, well, I mean, look, technically, the AI in that one wasn't really. I mean, it's machine learning, but it was a classifier model. Basically, it's a black box where you go, these files, and these files, and it goes, and you've got nothing. That's it. And I did say in the video, hey, I don't know if, but I kind of do. Like for example, I know, I know that it's a non-starter insofar as the model was picking out the most likely outcome. So, like for example, let's say there was a signal in the eyes, a strong autistic signal would bury an ADHD one, or vice versa. And also, you don't know from the normal group, that's the control group, but let's just be rude about it. You don't know how many of them are undiagnosed too. So it's kind of like the whole thing is messy. Everything's also messy. It's all messy. But I'm mostly here for the neurodivergent coherence and neurotypical chaotic world. Yeah, I mean, got bitten by a fly or something outside. Outside has got flies. Like inside is safe. I feel like the cats feel that way. I think the cats are like, I'm going to go indoors now into the warmth and the light and the soft and the food. Because they're kind of wild, but they're like, no, I'd much rather be inside in the warm and the light and the soft and the food. Yeah, Sabes? For those of you who didn't believe, I had a Sabes. I have a Sabes. I just put the video now and I'm now 89% sure it's not 89% correct. I mean, yeah, if you wanted to, you can try and analyze the video. I think partly the issue is that AI can only really analyze transcripts as opposed to the video, so I'll get the full message, but I did watch it back, the video. I realized I chopped off the end. I didn't mean to. There was more after that bit. It just got cut off, just from where the file rendered. And this is Lily's Kitchen Treats with Salmon. There we go. I like the cartoon cat on Lily's stuff. Northern Cat. I watched today's video, it's brilliant. Thank you so much. Next video is on dogs. Alright, I know the end is a bit abrupt. Yeah, I know, so did I. I'm like, what happened? The warm and the dry and the soft in the food. That's what the cats want. Elizabeth Holmes drop at the end. Look, Elizabeth Holmes was basically a student, not 17, like an adult student, yeah? And she, did the same thing with an actual black box. And she made billions. I mean, she's in jail now, but she made millions. Like, the Elizabeth Holmes thing was really strange. I got the book Bad Blood as a Secret Santa, right? And I'd never heard of Elizabeth Holmes or anything, right? The whole drama, all of that stuff. I don't know how it escaped me, but it did. And I think it was like a year later or so, I saw the book Bad Blood and thought, okay, maybe I'll have a little read. And I was hooked. It's a hell of a book. It's written by the journalist who effectively blew the whole thing out of the water. But it blows my mind how literally Theranos, the here, let's just take a drop of blood and get all of the details and all, she's selling a Star Trek piece of equipment effectively, but just a black box. And just how Emperor's New Clothes it was, how billionaires even were just investing huge amounts of money into this project that nobody knew how it worked. And because what they actually did is they, for example, when they were doing prototype stuff, is they were taking, instead of doing drops of blood, they were taking actual blood samples and then rushing that off to a traditional lab to get blood results back, to then go, ta-da, your results are in. In the future, we won't need to actually have to take, tubes of vials of blood. We would just be able to do it with a drop in the future. And, she ends up being on like the front cover of like Time magazine and all this stuff. Like, it's so interesting. I just purely from no one thought to ask the obvious questions, like, hey, I see you've got that machine over there. You know, I'll sign an NDA or whatever, but like, can you just unscrew the back and let's have a little look inside and see what's in there? Because it's fuck all. And you know, it's just incredible. You know, without getting into the whole, like, the deep voice that she put on and that sort of stuff, and all the, you know, all the various stuff around the edges, which I don't really feel, I have opinions, but I don't feel qualified to talk about them, but as it were. But specifically, just, you know, everyone wants, I suppose the wealthy want to make more wealth, but, you know, we all want easy, quick solutions to things, you know, and it's like, well, just because I want it to be true doesn't mean it is true, you know? Just because this would be amazing if it were true, but there was just nothing. There was just nothing. No white papers, nothing. Just bullshit, supported by infinite layers of more bullshit. I think once you've gotten a celebrity investor, a Warren Buffett, right? When you've got celebrity investors involved in the project, all of a sudden the social proof is ticked. And then it's very easy, isn't it? It's very easy to just say, okay, well, look, I mean, you know, it wouldn't be getting funding from so-and-so household name investor if it was crap. They must have done their due diligence. And I think it just kind of, it's that social proof dynamic that is how Theranos happened. And I think that's also, unfortunately, I think Edward Kang, the 17-year-old, he's not 17 anymore, I don't think, but who won this amazing amount of money, a life-changing amount of money. I think, it's great. It's almost like he was kind of like playing science, which is great. As a 17-year-old, I wasn't doing that. It's incredible. It's incredible the access and ability he had to get his stuff done. However he was supported to do it, it's still incredible. But obviously what he produced was shite. That's not to be mean. When I was 17, I was working in Woolworths, okay, cleaning out pick and mix and serving old ladies their they're like weighing their toffees and things, okay? I was working in retail, right, while doing my A-levels. So, you know, he did all of that at 17. That's an amazing experience. You know, the lad clearly knows how to read a paper, right? But, notwithstanding that, it's embarrassing for him in the future because it's like, you know, he'd have to go, yeah, it was my first attempt. And it's like, holy crap, it's amazing. It's really amazing, like legit amazing. But all the statements about it are wrong. So, and I actually had to film that twice, by the way. That video is filmed twice. The first time, I didn't realize that Edward was saying the shit that he said. I thought that was all put in his mouth by the PR departments and so on. So it's kind of unfortunate that he was talking shit too. What tends to happen is researchers will say something and it will be qualified and measured. Then it gets, you know, it works its way to the Daily Mail, basically, and then the Daily Mail, or in the UK, the Telegraph, will then go and say some crazy shit about it. And then it will get picked up by the BBC because they'll be reporting off of, you know, the Mail, and all the Telegraph journalists, science journalists have said this, so it must be true. So then they'll just report it verbatim. And then people on social media start saying whatever the headline says and putting their own spin on it. And that happens all the time. And I don't know why I get so annoyed about it. I wish I didn't. I had to pull myself off social media because I think I could just spend all my time on social media just arguing with people on the internet. I think that's my true form. I think that's my true form. So I'm trying to like fight against that inner demon. Okay? It's not good for you. It's not good to give in. There's an XKCD comic, which is the amazing nerdy comics. They're fantastic, all stick figures. And it's obviously like a couple relationship kind of dynamic. But one of them comes up to one who's sitting on a computer and saying, hey, look, it's time you went to bed. And the other one goes, no, I can't. Somebody's wrong on the internet, and that figure is me. So, yeah. So yeah, I quit social media 3 years ago, and just like a former alcoholic, I'm going to just tell everyone about it and say I've been social media sober for 3 years, and it's amazing. I've just, whenever I say it though, like Nina will be like, yeah, all you've done is you're just on YouTube now. That's it. You just got one for the other. It's like, well, kind of, yeah. But this is healthier. Okay. Is there Foxes in Love? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But if you search XKCD and someone is wrong on the internet, you'll find it. It's just brilliant. It's just perfect. You'll relate to it. How can you not? Every single person will relate to it. It's that autistic veracity thing. I think that makes it worse. I don't think it's specifically an autistic veracity thing, but I think the autistic veracity thing makes it worse, basically. And I am going to use pathological language because sometimes transitions are hard, and sometimes that can be a problem, an actual problem for people around you, or I say around you, I'm really talking about myself. Same no social media for 5 years, but YouTube instead. Sure, Discord is also social media. I know, kind of, yeah, kind of. It sort of depends, really. I think Discord is like a curated social media. So, for example, on the Scratching Post, we do have an area for discussion of like where people can talk about religion or whatever, or spirituality, and obviously politics. These are separate things, and they're opt-in things. So unlike, say, Facebook, for example, where their algorithm will try and rile you up and make you angry. Facebook know how deleterious their platform is to mental health, and you know, it's almost like the worse it is for the individual, the better it is for their organization, and that's why it's not fixed, right? That's why it's so problematic. Yeah. So Discord is kind of, yeah, I suppose in some respects it does scratch that itch, but depending where you are, or what servers you're on, or who you're talking to, or whatever, every server is kind of curated, sort of. Either it's completely uncurated, you know, in which case it's kind of curated in its own right, because Facebook is curated, just not in the same way as like, so the Scratching Post. The Scratching Post is curated in the way I would create it, because I've created it, so there it is. So that's how it's curated, and like, yeah, it's like trying to get that little narrow little line, right? But then I wouldn't want, like with Discord, like every now and again I'll just mark the whole server as red, and then it's like cool, and I can just catch up on all the new things that happened that day, and then that's it. That's it. There's an end. You can't. Scott said, yeah, you can't doom scroll. So it's like you reach an end. Great. It's brilliant. The Calculita, hey, just found your channel recently. Thank you for being you and putting yourself out there. Yeah, my autistic brain feels a little less alone. I'm delighted by your message there. Thank you very much, and thanks for being here too. I hate the idea of anyone feeling alone, and there've only been like times in my life where I've felt like really starkly alone, yeah, it makes a big difference. I just deleted Facebook. Got to wait 30 days for it to be done. They really want to come back. I know, right? I think, you know, there's we could sort of mildly reverse engineer Facebook, but it wouldn't be new thinking. It's already been done in many, many, many ways. There's quite a lot of so in software we'd call them dark patterns. But I guess psychology also has its own sort of dark patterns. There are a lot of dark patterns in Facebook. Really common one is birthdays, right? So like, you know, whenever you reach, I forget what the number is. It's this unbelievable mathematical paradox where when you have a certain number, and I think it's in the mid-20s. So when you have a group of like 20 something people, it's less than 30, it's more than 20. Your more than 50% likelihood of having two people sharing the same birthday, right? Which is just, it's paradoxical, it's strange, it's not intuitive at all, but it's true. If you have like these sort of birthday collisions, you're more likely to be on Facebook. You're more likely to have to do the happy birthday thing or whatever. And it's kind of weird because I've not done that for years now. No one's ever kind of like sent me a letter or a text message or something to ask if I'm okay after not using Facebook. I didn't announce my departure like an airport. I didn't go, hello everybody, I am now removing this platform because blah, 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 blah. I didn't announce my departure, I just stopped using it. No one's welfare checked me. So, and it's been like really useful for kind of like organizing dives or whatever, or blah, blah, blah. It's great for interest groups. But you think with this sort of spotlight effect with Facebook, it kind of amplifies this effect that you think people are thinking about you or whatever, and then they're not. Hey. Don't get me started on the whole friends thing. Like, if anything, it's contacts, it's acquaintances. It's like, you know, what do you have in common with the people on Facebook? It depends. If you use it for like a group of a special interest type passion, you know, a group, then yeah, conceivably you could be like, hey friends. But it's like a self-updating address book. It's like, it's not possible. You can be friendly with everyone, but it's not possible to maintain like, let's say 1,000 relationships, whatever. It just can't be done. I feel guilty if you're applying for not applying stuff to people on Discord. Yeah, I know, I get it. I get that. I feel really bad for not getting back to people sometimes. So when I started the channel, it's 3 years now. I can't believe 3 years. It feels like not that long ago, if that makes sense. I used to reply to everyone. If I got an email of any sort, it would like make my day, right? It'd be like, oh my goodness, someone took the trouble to contact me, and then it's like I'm just can't do it. I just can't keep up. That's not me doing oh my god, where was me? I'm like Taylor Swift now. But it's like I just can't actually do it. I can't keep up. And it does make me feel kind of crap. It makes me feel like a bit of an asshole, right? 20%. But it's like, oh my god, how do I do it? Yeah, I mean, I do reply to people, but it's like, I do try my best. Thank you, mod team. You're all amazing. Yeah. I ran out of spoons of Discord. Oh no, it's sorry. I'm sorry if you felt that. It's okay. You're always welcome back. 3 years ready. I saw a message about diving. No, I have not been diving yet. I haven't been in the sea yet. The couple of reasons for that, and it's mostly administrative, as in like equipment servicing, and there's some logistics that has to happen first. As for getting in the sea and just going for a swim, no, I haven't, but I am desperate to. I've got the eye story is not finished, sadly. So I have a well-known complication with one of the lenses, in that it's rotated out of position slightly. Not that that's necessarily an issue. But I need to get a capsulotomy, a YAG capsulotomy on my right eye. So it's kind of, yeah, it's bugging me. It's like the right eye's going back again. Like I can't read my phone, or I can't read the chat, or at any distance with my right eye. But there is an easy fix for it, involving pew-pew lasers. Literally an outpatient's little like pew-pew lasers. It takes like 2 minutes. And then I'll be able to see, and it'll be amazing and nice and clear. And then I'll go diving. So I've kind of got that. So I've kind of got, obviously, the slight medical thing. I'm happy to go for a snorkel though, and go swim around some jellyfish or whatever. I don't even know if I can swim anymore. I haven't been in the water for like has it been a year? It's probably been about a year since last. No, it wasn't. Because obviously I did that Balesa thing. When was the sex talk video? That was about this time last year. I've been in the sea since then. Last time I was probably in the sea was probably last November. Just a snorkel. Eye issues can be so terrifying, assuming it's been trouble for you. Yeah. Bring your floaties just in case. Yeah, you're right. I thought you meant floaters, as in the vision. The floaters are annoying as well. But yeah, Star Wars operation. Yeah, they just do it like pew pew pew. So dilate your eyes, do the usual tests and whatnot. And then they use a yttrium. Do you know something? I don't even know why it's yttrium laser, but it is. It's yttrium something laser. And it can be focused at different depths in your eye, and then they can go pew pew pew. Widget theory! Here, we are easily distracted by nudibranchs. Internet friends. How's my cat? How's Fern? How's Fern doing? I can't imagine how many messages you get Microsoft daunted about it. I'm not offended if anyone wants to try again. My hot take is, and I'm not saying this is true because I don't know, but my hot take is that RSD prevalence is kind of higher in neurodivergent communities. I mean, it's kind of neurodivergence in itself, isn't it? I don't know. Is it true? I don't really know. I don't know. I think it is. My gut feeling tells me it is. I think RSD is more of a thing that ND groups have to deal with more than neurotypicals, perhaps. And I'd hate to sort of like trigger someone's RSD by like ignoring them. Like, I'm not saying like I'm thinking about that a lot or whatever, but like, if you didn't get a reply from me and you want one, send it. Contact me again. Like, I'm not ignoring people. I can spend all day doing it, just like messaging people. I try my best. That's all I can do. Fern's good, getting snipped in a few days. Amazing. Pippa's gonna have a similar thing. Not in a few days though, a couple of weeks, I think. Pip. You're keeping them all! I knew it. I didn't want to say, but Claire got some foster kittens, okay? And for those of you that don't know or couldn't imagine the concept of kitten fostering, the idea is they go on to their permanent homes afterwards. Turns out foster fail. Yeah, it's a foster fail. It's a foster fail. That's exactly what it is. It's a foster fail. Congratulations on the cats, Claire. I couldn't be happier. I mean, they're in a house full of yarn. Like, come on now. Like, I don't have any yarn. Maybe I should get a ball of yarn for the cats. Like their yarn. Pippa was not an adopt fail, but I think my plan in the back of my mind for a first couple of weeks was to home her somewhere. That never happened, so I can't really. But then again, I never said she was fostered, right? She just arrived in a box. I'm begging for the cat distribution system. The cat distribution system has got you logged. Might just give them a roll of TP soup. That's true. You don't even need to give them a roll. They'll just go and get one. Pippa loves chasing TP around the fort and paper and packing paper and all that stuff. If cats had thumbs, do you think they might learn to evolve to learn to? No, because they don't do any sort of work, do they? No. And cats kind of do have thumbs, sort of. They have a thumb that's sort of further back down, for gripping around stuff. I don't think they do anything. I think cats have created this symbiotic relationship with humans, where humans basically do everything, and occasionally they might catch a mouse. That's it. Fox Max Fox and TDKGN. I don't know what that conversation's about, but I'm intrigued. I'm interested. Oh my god, an issue with the Finn, the orange cat, and Yarn. This was made out of natural fibers. He attacks it and starts growling and guarding it, running off with it. That's amazing. It's an issue. He chews through it. Why is that an issue? It's natural fibers, right? So the problem that we've got is like there'd be an issue with oh, Graham. Graham, buddy, thank you so much for the t-shirts. I tried them on earlier. I think I messaged you, but you didn't reply. Yeah, look, the cat's chasing Yarn. Like, I don't really see the issue. I mean, obviously, you know, you don't want to get them entangled or whatever, right? But like Pippa will chase like little bits of plastic and things, and then she eats them, and she chases like Polly. Polly runs around with tinsel. See you, dude. Polly chases around like bits of tinsel and stuff, and I don't want her to eat it. I don't want her to like consume and then have like glittery poo-poos. That'd be bad. No apology, but I appreciate it. It would benefit the community more. Yeah, everyone. It's not like new era. That's true, but also everyone. I think one of the interesting mild misconceptions that I see in people is that they think that they're kind of like benefiting by osmosis from like the autistic community, you know, like the autisticat, for example. But it's like, yes, but you're also contributing. It is super symbiotic. It's great. Like, Mike's about late diagnosis, dealing with it, and loneliness. Ah, yeah, okay. That topic close to my heart. Yeah. I think I might. I have a few videos to make on that topic, by the way. I didn't want to like. None of it is unhopeful or heavy topics or whatever. But yeah, I've got stories I haven't told. Be interesting. I mean, I could go for a walk and just walk and talk into a phone and then upload to YouTube. That feels reasonably easy. But still, it's sensitive topics. Everything comes down to poo. Well, eventually. Hello, no names. I'm hungry but unsure as what to eat. Miss Pat. Hello, Miss Pat. I saw your comments on the recent videos. Just to say, by the way, do you have access to digestive biscuits? Rowan. Oliver Bean says hi. Hey, Rowan. How's it going? Today appears to be a day where IRL friends are dropping into the stream and making me feel strange. I'm just messing. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing good. Thanks for being here. Rowan, maybe you can help me out. And perhaps explain to Miss Pat what these are. Do you have these? Do you have access to these? Oh, my face. There! See? McVitie's. I can't eat them on the stream though, because you can all hear me eat, which would be bad. Oh, Rowan, one more thing. Check out this mug. I'm mildly disturbed by the nudibranchs that are on the mug itself. I'm fairly confident that is not how they mate. Sorry. Marine joke there. Is it the USA equivalent would be graham crackers? Give me a sec. I can share my screen, but I'll do it privately. Hang on. Graham crackers. No. No. Graham crackers look to be a bit savoury. If you want the double entendre, okay. What's really funny is when Wendy made this, she spelt nudibranchs wrong, which is kind of funny because she was obviously, she was obviously distracted by nudibranchs, which is amazing. I wish Wendy was in the chat. Graham crackers are mildly sweet, slightly sweet. Okay, well these things are, yeah, I mean they're really sugary. I also have, by the way, because I don't do like live streaming is quite the hydration exercise. Just in case you guys ever wondered or fancied talking for like 4 hours, you need a lot of water. So this is a tea. Yeah, digestives, very good. I think they were originally called digestives because this is old-fashioned now. I think we're going back to the early 20th century, 19 something, but a low number. I think it was this idea that they were good for digestion. It's bullshit, obviously. I mean, at least in the quantities I eat them. Did you bring enough for everyone? Yeah, easily. How many people are in the stream? Is it a busy one or is it quiet? It's only 94 people. I have easily 94 biscuits. Brits, can you help explain digestive biscuits to the Americans? Please? Somewhat bland, yes! They are kind of... Hissy cats, thank you. Boring biscuits. You can get chocolate on them. You can get chocolate ones. The only reason I'm eating these is because the chocolate ones are gone. If you go into Tesco's and you get the dark chocolate ones, they are vegan. Not that that applies to most of you, but some of you. in fact, the Venn diagram is quite small because you'd have to also be in the UK. Less bran than a graham cracker, yeah. Like, they are like mildly, yeah, they are sweet. I wouldn't say mildly sweet, they're quite sweet. Actually. Very sugary. Not entirely BS, Mike. Wholemeal, fiber, good for the gut. Yeah, sure. But they've always been called. Oh! I've just noticed. It says sweet meal on the top. Sweet meal. I didn't know it said sweet meal. And then it's got this weird pattern on it. Oh, what is that? Weird. We could eat 94 digestive biscuits in parallel and 1 non-digestive biscuit. No! Do you know what we could do? We could eat 93 digestive biscuits, but one person gets a hobnob. Okay, so hobnobs are like oat versions. So it's almost like a compressed flapjack. Yeah, there you go. I've just figured it out. It's like a compressed flapjack into a biscuit. You wouldn't call this a cookie in America, would you? You can call it a cookie because it's not a cookie. It's not a cookie. It's not like a cakey kind of thing. Hobnobs are you can't dip them in tea or anything because they don't break apart. Also, rich tea biscuits. Rich tea biscuits are S tier for dipping too. My mind is immediately going to, Mike, why don't you tier rank British biscuits with tea? And the answer is because I don't think people come to the channel for that. But I think probably we need that. I think that content needs to exist. It probably already exists. A cookie. You call it a cookie. Okay. It's not like... I think of cookies as like your Girl Guides cookies, right? That's cookies, isn't it? Cookies have got like chocolate chip in them or... Like, I think it would become a cookie once it had stuff in it. I think it's just too boring to be a cookie. I'm American, but would not call it a cookie. That's an interesting... you see, this is the nuance I'm here for. Squashed fly biscuits. Oh, you mean Garibaldi's? Yeah, I'm down for Garibaldi type of thing, yeah. Squashed fly biscuits, brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Like... Cracker. Too boring to be a cookie. Cyber Garrus. Yes. Yes. Cracker. Noun. Too boring to be a cookie. That is basically the definition. I would say cracker is actually too boring to be a biscuit. So we go from crackers, all the various types. Your Graham's crackers, I would say, is... yeah, I would call them crackers as well. I think a lot of Brits would call that a cracker too. So Graham's crackers is a cracker. I think we're good with that. So you could put cheese on it. You could put hummus on it. You could use it to dip in things. It's just a cracker, right? I've never had one, but it looks like a cracker. And there's loads of like various ones as well. Like you can get healthy kind of crackers too. What are the healthy ones called? Do you know ones I mean? The ones that don't weigh anything and they come in like a papery kind of bag. They taste of nothing. Super dry. Super savoury. What are they called? Ryvita. Styrofoam cardboard. No, Ryvita. Do you guys know? Saltines. Oh, there's a word I haven't heard of in a while. Rice cakes. Yeah, rice cakes. Saltines. The thing that I said that I've just forgotten. Ryvita. Ryvita's a brand. And they don't really. They're basically nothing. But you can use them as like a way to like move food from one thing to your face. So if you had like a really nice dip, you could like dip Ryvita in it and it moves the dip into your mouth. It's like an edible spoon, but it's not like a nice thing to have with tea. So yeah, so you've got that kind of class of thing, that savoury cracker with very little flavour. Then you've got the kind of like biscuits, which include these sorts of things. They're almost like a desserty kind of biscuit. And then you get cookies. Cookies is the whole other thing. So for a Brit, cookies means chocolate chip cookies. You can have, I suppose, oat milk cookies. Sometimes cookies have got like raisins and stuff in them as well. Sometimes cookies have nuts in. Sometimes they've got toppings. Sometimes they get really fancy. But generally a cookie in the UK is like this big. Okay? Like this is a biscuit, but a cookie would be like... Oops. A cookie would be like that. Not that big. That's like a pancake though. But a cookies are kind of big and they tend to be like soft as well. And like really really kind of fatty. I mean, this is like sugar, but like, you know, like a really kind of like cocoa fats and butter and stuff. So that's kind of like a cookie in the UK. Chewy, yeah. Chewy. Cookies have got that chewy quality to them, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's true. Yeah. Cookies, I think bakery section rather than biscuit section. Except, so Maryland, okay, yeah, exactly. Maryland, they are cookies, but only because they're basically like mini cookies that have been baked so much they're hard and not chewy anymore. Kellogg. Oh, Kellogg's. Do you guys know the origin story of cornflakes? Do you guys know about that? Cornflakes. Do you guys know the cornflake masturbation story? That it's kind of mind-blowing, really. it's the weirdest thing. Like, I'm not being flippant and rude. I promise you. You're gonna have to Google it yourself. And I'm not winding you up. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna tell the story. Just discover it for yourself. Google it. It's genuinely very, very interesting. It's Simon Whistler made a video on it. Okay, there you go. Cool. Yeah, it's actually a really interesting story. It's not NSFW. It's not. It is not NSFW. Oh, I work. No. Oh God, Ashley, please don't. No, no, it's fine. It's not what I meant. It isn't actually NSFW. I don't. It's not. It's not in any way. It's not in any way an NSFW story. It's actually a very SFW story, but it's really strange. Yeah, it was a religious extremist who popularized conflict. Effective, but it's in a sentence. But it's like super interesting. but it's super interesting. Like his beliefs and everything. I find it fascinating. I wish I could go back in time and just observe without changing the space-time continuum. Just observe the reasoning out loud. It's just interesting. I've never really looked at Serial and thought about societal ethics ever. It's never really been. It's never really been a consideration of mine. Holodeck Kellogg's experience, essentially, yeah. I'd love that. I'd want to see Tesla and his pigeons. I'd love to like. There's some interesting shit. I'd like to go back to the time when Patrick Moore played with Einstein. Einstein played violin. Patrick Moore played piano. I'd love to go back and see that encounter, as well as Yuri Gagarin as well. The Russian cosmonaut, first guy in space. I'd love to just be there for that meeting, that kind of conversation. Just, you know, I just think it would be fascinating. I'd just be like, what the hell? Like, these are humans, but the stuff that's coming out of there. I want to say minds, but you can't mind read, so the stuff that they're saying or writing, I'd love to see it. It'd be amazing. I hadn't heard of Tesla and his pigeons. Oh, Raven, enjoy the rabbit hole. Just put it in a separate tab and stay in here. Alan Turing, I think I'd find depressing, because of the way he was treated. I feel like Alan Turing was born too early. First one that fish went space and returned alive. Yeah, Turing. I mean, obviously, his work is phenomenal, but also like just you know you're on the right side of history when the state posthumously apologizes for its behavior. Do you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want that for anyone. Like, I mean, obviously you'd get the most amazing legacy and people would remember you forever for really amazing things. But the flip side to that is, you know, like the Catholic Church apologized for their Galileo house arrest heresy stuff. But I feel like Turing was treated worse. And it's like, wow. The flip side is burned to the stake. Yeah, I mean, so he would have married a pigeon. Okay, right. The marrying the pigeon thing is possibly the most unhinged part of the stories about him and his birds. But definitely look into it. In the round, he comes across to me as an extremely edge case neurodivergent kind of behavior. I said I mean, you know, I feel like he might have been autistic / ADHD / possibly OCD. I don't know. But extremely interesting behaviors. And he did love his pigeons. First last, it's actually a whole set of stories. Like his pigeons were He just loved pigeons. It was just really important to him. Manx fella, good evening from the Isle of Man. Good evening, sir. Preferring pigeons is understandable, but the crazier might be because there's real espionage. I just say he deserved better. Yeah, he did. I think that's true for a lot of bright sparks of the 20th century. Darwin and his pigeons, that is a different story. So Darwin was obviously obsessed with, well, he was a pigeon fancier, right? Abiel, how many people from the Isle of Man are in the chat? Just also, if you are from the Isle of Man, did you see King Charles the other day? If there was like a really interesting, oh Joe, enjoy the rest of your working days. I hope your day goes well. Yeah, I don't think I can get out of bed to see the king, unfortunately. All the bloody roads get closed. It's annoying. Need to go about my day. My friend saw him and took some pics. All right, cool. It is pretty cool. It actually, that in some respects feels a bit tragic, doesn't it? It gives me the vibe. I know nothing. This is no hidden knowledge. This is not an Easter egg. But you know, it does make me feel like he's sort of visiting the British Empire before he shuffles off his royal form. How many pictures do we have in chat here? The internet thinks I'm on the Isle of Man VPN. Amazing. Oh, Rowan, you did see him. Amazing. Fucking hell. Why is the chat full of Manxies? It's not that many people on... Yeah, it's just like... What's going on? There's not even 100 people on the chat. What's going on? Why is it full of Manxies? My parents used to say the Queen was going to come to the house to encourage me to tidy. I had that shit as well. What was that about? What was that about? Yeah. I can tell you a funny story about the Queen and the Isle of Man. Queen Lizzie II. She drove past a council housing estate that had new, like that got repainted. Everyone got new doors, like new little gates at the ends of their gardens, all that sort of stuff. And literally, as soon as the Queen went past, the council were out taking the gates off. They only had these little pretty gates. They're only there temporarily, so the Queen could see them as she drove past. I passed over the Isle of Man when on my way back to Germany, but couldn't see anything out of the plane window. Amazing. You're making me want to play GeoGuessr Isle of Man now. I have to fire up GeoGuessr. I used to say if the Queen turns up, she could take us as far as she finds us. Amazing. Quinn does like a pigeon. Polly Pigeon Princess. Do it. Max Feller, you want to do an Isle of Man GeoGuessr. Actually, that has been done before, so if you look on the live tab of my channel and go back maybe a couple of videos, there is a GeoGuessr thingamajiggy. But anyway, I'm going to go and get another cup of tea. I don't know if I need to. No, I don't. Actually, I've got loads of tea. I think we're good. Right. My grandma would say, if they look that close, they deserve what they get. I found a dead pigeon. I gone, oh no, I'm sorry. He always talks about sitting up on feeding pigeons. Yeah. I saw Quinius Maximus Aurelius the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day, was it? It was like last month? Yeah. I went and had some cuddles with Nyota, his cat. Now this was before. It was the same week he was going to get his new cat, Dottie, from the shelter. And Nyota is gorgeous. Nyota is like Tosca, but obviously not Tosca. Tosca's kind of like If you imagine like 3 Neotas squished together into a tortoiseshell blob, you have a Tosca. That's basically the difference between Neota and Tosca. Yeah, Neota's a tortie, yeah. No. Yeah, Neota's a tortie. A service which you paid. Is it like oh, Calico, Scott, you might know it as Calico. Like yeah, tortie's like Anna Ferret. Yeah. Do you want me to get a tortie for you? We could we'll fire up GeoGuessr. We'll do a little Isle of Man GeoGuessr in honor of all of the Isle of Man people that have been in the chat. I'm trying to attach the keyring to my microphone, but it's not working. I will put it on a key. I will put it on something important. I had kitty cuddles again this week. Oh, cat sitting duty. Amazing. Kitty in the garden. Your name belies the fact that you need some kitties. Yeah, so... Yeah, Nyota. Nyota's absolutely beautiful. She's quite striking. And the way that she looks, Nyota does like Tosca does, in that they both stare at like random... random positions in the room. They'll be like, and she'll just stare. Tosca does it too, but they just stare, like staring at ghosts. Tortie is a watercolor calico. I like that description. Kitty in the garden. Do like I do when I'm on my travels. I find rental kitties. Tortie's like a calico across Black Kitty Explosion. Yeah, like... Bum bum ba dum bum. Here's a ferret. Oh, I'll be listing these. So if you've signed up on Patreon for a year, even if you already have, by the way, later on I'll go through a list, and I'll be posting a little Anna ferrets. That's for cat tier and tiger tier. Tiger tier, you'll get another one as well. But Anna ferrets for everyone who's done like cat tier for a year or signs up for a year. I'll post you a ferret. Right, let me find GeoGuessr. Let me fire it up. Close down my graham crackers and move my live streaming thing out of the way. There are a lot of windows you have to do here. Okay, hang on. Right. Sorry, everyone. Maps, that's what I want. Let me find... I'm going to do an Isle of Man one. Sorry, I know it's going to be boring for some of you, but I feel like it gives me a chance to win. Plus, there's some Manxies in the chat. Oh, Faroe Islands. Oh, I have to look at Faroe Islands as well. Not that I know it, but, you know, it's a pretty island. Okay. Right, play. Let me just like screen share. Oh, it's just running already. Ah, eek. Right. Okay, hang on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Window capture. Yes. Please wait, sir. Please wait, caller. Jig. Okay. Boom. Okay, it's kind of big. Just give me a second. Go a bit smaller. Woo. Okay, here we are. It seems to have its own music. So let me pause. Right. Okay. So where are we at? Right. Let me make this bigger. Give me a second. Let's go like this, and then like this, and then like this. Getting there, and then like this, and then like this. I'm like, kind of, hang on. Okay, I feel like I'm going to lose this GeoGuessr because, oh, hang on. Ah! Right, okay. I'll be tiny. I'll be like super tiny. There we go. Right, this is the Isle of Man. Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look at this street sign. under this very, very pretty, pretty thing. Ah, it covers up. It covers up street signs. GeoGuessr covers up street signs. Okay, all right. I reckon this is in Peel, if I'm honest with you. I don't know, but they look like bungalows, the sort of bungalows you'd find maybe in Peel, down here somewhere. Let me keep searching. Where's the Isle of Man people? Oh, hang on, main road. Oh, that like zoom in thing looks really big. No, this is down south. This is like Port Erin. Is it? No, this is Johnny Watson's, isn't it? No, it's not. It's... Where the hell is this? I don't know. I don't get out much. What's going on? Where's it going? Where's it going? How big small is the Isle of Man? It's about 30 miles up and down and about near Williston, you reckon? All right. Okay, Williston is... Give me a few seconds. I know where it is. Williston's around... Shit, I'm going to have to just go. I'm going here. Okay, yeah. Oh, it was actually just off Johnny Watson's there. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. We'll do it properly now. Right. Right, Manx fella. Abiel, I need your help. Okay, look. Come on. Right next to this beautiful, beautiful ex-church. Just near this other church. And a roundabout. Oh, I know exactly where this is. This is Bride. Okay, sorry. I know exactly where this is. It's up here. That is literally, hang on a second. Can I turn this into like a satellite view? And try and get it like nice and close? It's like up here. It's like, hang on. How do I get a satellite view? I can't. I'm going to go. It's about, no, hang on. Yeah, it's about there. I won't bore everyone. There you go, 5K. Nice. Rowan. Amazing. Right, there you go. Look, I got to 25 yards from location. 5,000 points. That's a 10 out of 10. Okay, look, this is a difficult one. We're in the middle of a track. Where is this? Little known fact about Lamb Hill. It is, isn't it? It's got little sheeps. It's got little sheeps. The Isle of Man is a beautiful place, actually. It is very, very pretty. What's weird about it is that it's got a lot of like stuff. It's got a lot of geology. Looks near South Brule. Could be. By the way, the speed limit on this road here is probably unlimited. Just for the Americans out there. There's no speed limit probably on this road. Okay, here we go. I don't recognize this track at all. Oh, no. It's not Barul. I recognize this. I know where this is. Rowan, do you know where this is? I know exactly where this is. It is Mackold. It's up here. It's on the way to here. And I think it's like here-ish. That's where we are, but I don't know where the actual original like thing is. I think it's gonna be about there ish. Oh my god, it is South Barul. My god. I saw the ford. That's terrible. I saw there's like a little, I thought it was, no. I should have listened. No. Damn it. I have to have another go after this because I kind of want a perfect score. This looks like down south by Port St. Mary. You gotta help me, new people. Oh yeah, Carrick Bayview, something, and Manx. Riart Bay near Carricky. Where is this? It's down south. But where down south? And don't forget, we've got to like navigate back to the original location as well. So like you can go for a drive around, but you still have to find the thing. Looks like Port St. Mary. Defo does, but we need to get the right little spot. I'm going to listen to you this time. Okay. Mike's not going to be confidently wrong again. Which road? Maybe we'll see a Lofton sheeps. There's a horse. A couple of horses. It's obviously a nice day for the Google car to drive around. Yeah, wait, Colby? Maybe, yeah. I think you're right. And I think probably it's not on this road. Actually, it might be. I'm going to go for it. There we go. It is down here. So it's between Colby and... It's on the way between Colby and Port Erin. Okay, where are we? Where is this place? That's a pretty house. Just a little pan around. Albany Street. Okay. Doesn't ring a bell. Let's have a little look at this crossroads. Could this be Ramsey? Somewhere? Kind of have to remember where we're going. Port Erinish, you reckon? Okay. Near St. Ninians. So Douglas. I'm just going to go for it. So St. Ninians is Balcomines here. This is St. Ninians here. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to pick one of these random roads up there. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Feel like we can do better. Be hilarious if the game put him at his own front door. Yeah, I'd be like, Okay. Where's this new build estate? Where is it? I'm saying where is it? Just tell me where it is. I'm just going to go to the end of it and then remember when like tagging it. I want to get like a perfect score. Oh, is that Johnny Watterson's? This is Johnny Watterson's, isn't it? Yeah, this is Johnny Watterson. So this is one of the main routes into Douglas. So this is Douglas here. This is like the capital town. This is the main place. And you come down here. And then you come down here. That's Johnny Watterson's. And then there's a cemetery over there. And then it's one of these. So I think it's going to be like here. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Opposite Williston. Done. Okay, what's this one? Nice little reflection of the car there. Okay, so I feel we're just doing a big circle here. Hang on. Could this be... this isn't going to be help, is it? We can't jump through here. Oh, we can. Could this be behind the Cat with No Tail pub? Annika. Could be. Could be Annika. Right, there we go. Get to the end here. Okay, so this is the little road that connects what to what. Is this near B&Q? Oh, look, there you go. That's the incinerator-y thing. Okay. It's this housing estate here in... Cool, so it's down here. But we came out of here, Farm Hill. But which road did we come out of? So it came out of this one here. Got curries and a pets at home. Paul Rose. Yeah, I think it's Annika, actually, because we were here. It's a shame this can't go to, like, satellite view. And then I think it's probably like one of these, like, little tiny off little ones. I'm going to go for there. What do you reckon? Not bad. So we use miles, which is really interesting. So, like, every time I talk to Jen from Neurodivergent, she's like, "Oh, you guys use kilometers, don't you?" And it's like, well, yeah, for like sports and stuff, but not really. Like, we use miles. Okay. My brain will kick in now. I don't know. What's that? Mount Rule. Where's Mount Rule? Right, where's Mount Rule? If you like give me a tiny bit of guidance, my brain will kick in. My brain will kick in. Where's Mount Rule? Mike is why I know where the Isle of Man is and why I know anything about it. Where's Mount Rule? Is it on CT course? Oh, I just want this sign here. Hang on. This sign here. This will do me. Oh, it's Nepal. Hang on. Ugh. Hang on. Sorry, everyone. It's not the most thrilling content watching me spin around trying to find a sign. Near hospital and roundhouse. Ah, okay. Thank you. So we drove down a road, which is this one here. That's the housing estate there. Thank you very much, Maxwell. We got to within 9 yards. Okay, hang on. This is the fourth round. There's another round after this one. Okay. Right. So we've just driven out of a housing estate. Bellevue Park? I don't know it. I want to know what's down this way. Okay. What's this? That's QE2, isn't it? No. It all looks a bit weird, flat. It's not QE2, but what was that? Like, we have to know what that building is. Come on, Maxis, what's that building? The road into Peel, yeah, but which one? There's like multiple roads into Peel. Like, this is Peel, so this is where I ill-fated thingies. The Portown Road, this road. Is it this one? I wish I could go to satellite view. Along here. Okay. I know this road. This is the one that goes north. Sorry, hang on. It's this road. It's right here. There we go. I got it. That's the road I live on. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a great place to live, honestly. Right, where's this? Hopefully this is interesting for everyone. A little guided tour of the Isle of Man almost. This feels south to me. Again. On the right-hand side is the sea, yeah? Yeah, there's ocean over there. And then a little bend to the left. Bear in mind, we have to go back. Like, we have to put the pin back in where we were just driven from. Sorry, this is my serious face. I am very serious right now. Trying to like figure this out. Hang on. I'll do that and then a bit of that. Nope. That. There you go. I am sort of Erie Stain. Okay, so we are south. It's like watching a road trip. Looks lovely there. It is. It's a really pretty place. But I want the exact location. We're on this A7 road. But I've like sort of mildly forgotten where we've come from. Because we need to get the pin in the exact location and we can't go back to it. Actually, does that take us? Oh, undo move. That takes us all the way back. Return to start. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Are we near where Chris Packham was getting upset, kind of rightly, about the dark hedges? And there's some planning permission to fell some trees. Is that where we are? Are we at the Chris Packham dark hedges bit? I don't know. Okay, not too bad. If this is a road trip, I cast it by now. I'm so sorry. So I get frustrated when search areas patrol trips takes the adventure out of it. No, no. Honestly, I do this too. Gold. I feel like I don't deserve that. I feel like it's more of a crowd sourced intelligence. I wasn't going to play again, but this is Ganzi. No, it's not. This is Port Erin. No, this is the north. Hang on. No, this is Castletown. Yeah. This is down here. This is like Derby Haven direction. This is like right. It's great looking at my spots, but that might be ruining the fun. Are you looking them up? These are the Isle of Man's a really beautiful place. Honestly, it's lovely. People are lovely. It's great. It's just relatively slow sort of pace of life, but yeah, it's very pretty. I actually changed my mind. I think this is down here, over here on this side. I think it's this up here. No, it's not, is it? I think it is actually. Oh, I want to know now. I need closure. Oh, it's Castletown. I was right the first time. It's literally... I think it put us on this road. I think the starting point... was around there. Okay. Not too bad. Nick and Williams. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Should we take this more worldwide now? Should we go a little bit further afield? Oops. Shall we do the entire world? Okay, you ready? Thoughts? '64 Lytton Road, Workington. I mean, it's an English-speaking place. Guam. Not the US. Where's Guam? It's Guam's heart is tropical, and Netherlands represent Brazil. Where? Or is it not Netherlands? Okay, hang on. 079 Pacific Ocean. Guam's almost the exact same size as the Isle of Man, and we have to find it in the Pacific Ocean. It's not a Polynesian island, right? That's not a guess. It's a misclick. Where's Guam? There it is. Okay. Do we know whereabouts in Guam? Should we just go right in the middle? South Africa. Did anybody say South Africa? Is this here? Green directional signs. South African directional signs are green with yellow road numbers. Wow. The planet was correct. Okay. Right. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay. So what do we got going on? Oops. Hang on. Should go back there. I'm sure there's a key for going back. Is there not? Just there was a sign. Okay, there was a sign. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's not useful at all. Oh, the bus. Buses Mendes. With a flag of what country? Buses Mendes. Especials. Okay, so it's kind of like... Yeah, Spanish. South America? Right, well, we'll see. We still have a minute or two. Oh, flag. Fun with flags? Fun with flags, everyone? Right, whereabouts are we going? A big sign. A big sign. Come on, a big sign. Intersection sign. Give us a big sign. Oops. Okay. I don't know. Not know where Panguru Puli is. Okay. So, the middle of Chile, like, that sort of thing, right? We can try. The hemisphere was correct this time. That's a start. Concrete poles. You'll find rectangular indented concrete poles in Chile. The upper part typically has small pinholes. I did not know that. Okay. Right, what's the clue here? Dry, arid. Okay. All right, I'm hoping for a flag. Can we get a flag? Anything? Danger of death? With an exclamation mark. That almost looks like a trans flag. No country flags. No country flags. Israel? Maybe. It's Arabic though. I think Middle East, but only by construction, right? I've got nothing. I have nothing. Okay, maybe this has got a sign on it. Domain names as well could be quite handy, you know. Nice view. Middle East somewhere. Somewhere in the Middle East. Maybe we can go for the hemisphere, right? Get the right hemisphere. Nothing on number plates. Q8. Maybe. I'm going to guess that good GeoGuessr players have got like country codes memorized. We have the same green bins as them. Like we have these bins in the Isle of Man. Right. I don't think it's going to make a huge amount of difference where we go. It could even be like Algeria or whatever, you know, like who knows? Where's the middle of the Middle East? That's not a bad guess. Maybe Egypt might have been a better guess because then we get a bit more, but I'm going to go there. Israel with all the you think it's Israel? Okay. Is it Hebrew? Okay, I'm going to go slightly, only slightly on that side there. Okay. The country's wrong. It's not Israel. Well, it is Israel. I did say, I know it there. No, they stole the points. I only went slightly in because I was like, I don't really want to cover the Mediterranean here. I just wanted like to kind of get in the middle because I didn't know. West Bank. Yeah, West Bank. I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's just black. There's nothing. There's nothing. Right, I'm going to actually refresh the page. It looks beautiful. Yeah, I know, right? It's just black. Okay. Well, I refreshed and we've got nothing, so we're back out again. Right. Yeah. Let's try. Is it not like a fun little daily one? Yeah, there we go. Daily challenge. Okay. Daily challenge. A curated one. I mean, I don't know. Thailand? Maybe. It's quite a pretty place. Yeah, a very pretty place. Driving on the right side of the road. Ooh, lovely bridge. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to say east. Turkey, it could be. Indonesia. I'm leaning on Indonesia. Sorry, sign. Tennis center. Tennis center. Yeah, let's have a look at the tennis center. Maybe the tennis center's got something for us. Okay, do these flags give us anything? Oh, it looks like a European Union flag. What the? And now they've vanished. Okay, this is a 360 photo taken on a different day. Is it? No. I'm confused. What would Sheldon say? Croatia, you reckon? The Dutchies say Mediterranean. Croatia looks beautiful like that. And I would want to visit Croatia. Okay. Should we do that? Country stickers. Oh, there were country stickers. Oval stickers bearing the letters HR can sometimes be spotted on Croatian vehicles. Ah. Correct location was right there, which I was tempted by, to be honest, because, well, there's a little out. Oh, no, there he is. Really? Okay. I feel like whatever this is... Oh, it's a bus stop, right? It's like a bus stop. Oh, hello. China? What's that? Hello? Japan or China? Yeah. There's another sign here, I think. I'm going to say China, but I don't know. I don't know China at all. Can anyone read this? Korea, it could be. I'm going for that sign. Come on, sign. Come on, sign. Give me something. Oh, I overshot it. I overshot it again. Okay, I'm going China. I'm going China. Something in the water? Also... China, a big place. Which province? I mean... Taiwan? Yeah, it could be. Right, Nanjing. "15 seconds. Quanzhou. Red and white striped lamp posts. Who knew? Who knew? Okay. This road is very straight. This country has rulers. Anything off to the sides? No and no. Okay. God. You feel the desperation. Come on, we need a signpost or something. Any vehicles? I mean, I'm going with planet Earth. Okay, there's a vehicle now. Let's go slowly. Oh, not useful. Okay, that's completely not useful. What the hell? Okay, let's keep going. US, you can rule out. Kansas. Yeah, I mean, oh. I don't think that's American. I mean, Kansas? Have you got palm trees in Kansas? I don't know. Have you? Kilometer hours, not America. I don't think it's America. I think it's subtropical. I mean, shell, that's not helpful either. A country that uses kilometers. I'm just looking for one thing with some livery also. Ah, signpost. Oh, brush cutting. And a sign that says over here somewhere. Mexico, maybe. Does Mexico use kilometers? It's really flat. I feel like it couldn't be flatter. Portuguese, maybe Philippines, South America. It could be. Car's got. Right, we have to choose. 15 seconds. We have to choose. Come on, give me something. Give me something to go on. Paraguay. I just clicked like randomly South America. Paraguay. Paraguay tends to have white solid outer lines and a single dashed yellow line. Also, coverage in Paraguay has a visible Google car. It appears to be black or silver. How would you... Visible car equals Paraguay. Okay. I mean, wow. I mean, okay, right. Okay, get Paraguay out of your mind. What's this one? Honestly, this could be North America. What's on that sign? Oh, it's just crosswalk thing. This is also pretty flat. This is also pretty... No, I don't think it's North America. Capitai. Capitai. Capiti? Capitai? Cup of tea? I do not know. No signs that way? Signs that way? No signs? I think this might take us around in circles. Yep, exactly. Looks like a nice quiet spot. Look, these are their post boxes. Kind of black and Finland, you reckon? Finland. Can we do better than Finland? Hello. I like your stripes. Do we know where in Finland? This is like the Isle of Man one. Why does nobody write like where they are on the side of all of their buildings for GeoGuessr to make it easier? Slovenia, sneaky Estonia. We found Waldo. You know, let's put it to the vote. Finland has lots of red wooden houses. Okay, okay. I think we've had more Finlands. I don't think driving around is going to get us anywhere at this point. Let's go for Finland. Let's go not too high up. Turku maybe there. Finland. It is Finland, folks. Red houses. There you go. Along Sweden and Norway, Finland has many of these distinct red houses with white trim. Congrats. Okay, so what's the clue here? Actually, this looks like UK. Like straight away, this looks like the UK. I don't know where we are, but this looks like the UK. Sometimes the bins have got council on them. Can't read it. Yeah, this is the UK, but whereabouts? Okay, very distinctive church there. It's an old market town then. Very distinctive church. Yeah, it's 100% UK. Oh, sorry for spinning it around then. I don't mean to make everyone sick. With buttresses there. Is it buttresses? No, it's just stone that's like... City of Stirling. So that's Scotland. So this is very north. In fact, it's probably right in the middle. So it's probably right. Oh, where is Stirling? It's in the middle somewhere, isn't it? Where's Stirling? Oh, there it is. Right there. There you go. Across the road. 590 yards. White and yellow. In the UK, license plates yellow in the rear, white on the front. Nice. That's a good one to end on. That's nearly a 5,000 there. That's like 2 points off 5,000. Beautiful. That's not too bad. It's not the worst. We started off in the wrong hemisphere in the wrong continent. But it's okay. It kind of worked out. That was kind of fun. Not gonna lie. It was a hyper-focus of mine recently. Ah, very interesting. You guessed the wrong bit of Scotland, Fran. What bit did you guess? Scotland is super pretty. Thank you for the adventures. Yeah, no, thanks for joining in. When I was a kid, geography was my thing. Ah, okay. The things I don't know what I don't know. So I like the GeoGuessr on like the normal modes, which are kind of curated a little bit, I think. Where they give you a clue afterwards and they go, hey, this is the thing you missed. By the way, just so you know, this country has weird lampposts or whatever. And I think that's kind of nice to know. But I wouldn't know if I didn't know. Like, how would you know? The night burials at Stirling Castle. Ah, yeah. But yeah, I didn't recognise that thing. I've been all over the UK, so I was really confident. That last round, I'm like, I got this. I'm going to impress them with a 5,000 because I know exactly what I'm doing. No, seriously, like, because it's a UK kind of like, if it's like a UK, like a British sort of merchant town, something medieval, I'm like, right, I've got it. Because they're all pretty distinctive. All of the UK towns, they all look like that, to be honest. But they've all got like a distinctive church. They've all got something distinctive there that is kind of like Okay, this is obviously insert this town here or whatever. I'd never really spent any time in Worcester, but that's where I met up with Quinn. Which is kind of in the middle of both of us, but we both had traffic and there were accidents and all sorts. It took twice as long to drive there than it did in spending time, but it was nice. Sleep well, Yannicka. Dag Yannicka, well to Riston. Nice. I get lost in a 30-minute walk. Definitely not geographically minded. Interested in environmental science parts with bad location knowledge. I feel the same, Charlie. My studio's in Worcester. Worcester's beautiful. Yeah, Worcester's beautiful. There's a pub called the Talbot in the middle of town, and that's where we met up. And I didn't realise it, but the pub had cats in it, and I only got to see them at the end. Fran, if you go into the Talbot, you'll see that that's where Quinn and I met up. Yeah, it's nice. We had lots of lemonades. And there was, yeah, and Quinn is like, because as soon as I saw the cat in the pub, I'm like, there's a cat in the pub, and he's like, Mike, why do you have sunglasses on your head? Oh, I didn't even realise they were there, but it's so that I can put them on my face. Just on the subject of sunglasses, we need to have a little conversation, okay? Genuinely, we do. So, I have some sunglasses. I also have some sunglasses, because sunglasses are very important. I also have some sunglasses. Okay. Hang on. Wait. I also have, I'm fairly confident I can get some sunglasses. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we are. These ones. Look at these ones. Sunglasses are important. It's one of the ways you can manage. It's one of the ways you can manage sensory difficulties with respect to like light and stuff. You can. So, this is just within arm's reach. If I'm allowed to reach a little bit further, I reckon I can probably do better. Spider Mike. Oh wow, compound eyes. So, as you were saying, this is, yeah, sunglasses are important. You can see the video light there, and there's another one up there. Spider Mike. Are you where my lost sunglasses go? Yeah, there's like a wormhole, and sunglasses come out, and odd socks for some reason. No, I got these for £1. I was delighted with those. These are for fun, really. These ones. What do we think? It's like being on the inside of a quality street. It's also a bit like being on Mars. They are very Aussie-ish, aren't they? I never thought about that. That's true. And then these are just cheapies. These are just cheapies, like a couple of pounds, whatever. But they are polarized, which is good and bad. I can't see my screen with polarized ones. Are these polarized? Yeah, these are polarized as well. These are Ray-Bans. These are probably my favorite ones because they, well, not my favorite from storage because they're quite bulky, but they're quite nice from a like wraparound kind of thing. They make me. These are probably more comfortable ones. They don't weigh anything. They're Ray-Bans. These ones are, I don't know, they're from Vinted, so I don't know. I think they were a posh brand, but they're kind of worn. But they've got a nice texture to them. They kind of make everything a bit kind of I don't know if mauve is the right term. It's kind of like greeny, purpley. It's a bit weird. But they're not bad. They're also not polarized, which is great for like using cameras and stuff. Like the back of the screen, you can see it. So yeah, I really like these for not being polarized. They are. Is that a brand? I don't know. Is that a brand? Is it Michael Kors? It says on the side. It says Michael Kors. Kors. I don't know. It's kind of my name. So I mean, it's kind of related. The mirror makes you look like De Niro from Taxi Driver. Yeah, his designer has brand. Oh, amazing. Okay. And then these ones are Ray-Bans. And then I quite like Ray-Ban. Like, I don't know why I do. But again, they're secondhand. They're all secondhand. The only ones I bought new are like this type of glasses. I wear a lot of these kinds. I go through a lot. I wear them until they fall apart. But I've got tons of them, and I just stick them in like my bag, and you know, that's kind of where they get beaten up. I think they get beaten up because they're just smashed around in my bag. I don't put them in cases. But I think it's important to have some sunglasses on you. You know? So yeah, I had them on my head. I didn't realise they were on my head. is the answer to the question? Are these ones, the John Lennon Aussie ones? I think they're wonky. Which way goes up? That way needs to go up. Yeah. I don't know. They don't. I don't think this is right. I think they go. I think a bit more like Sharon. You know. Look at my thank you for sensory support glass. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And again, like it doesn't make a big deal of it. Like I think, like if you're a regular use of like ear defenders, for example, like I think all power to you. Like it doesn't. For me, it wouldn't faze me walking down the street, somebody coming the other way wearing some ear defenders or something. I just don't give a shit any more than the type of t-shirt they're wearing or whatever. Like I wouldn't even remember them. I think the only reason I would remember them now is because of the YouTube channel. And I'd go, oh, they were probably wearing them for sensory support, probably. That'd be my assumption. But like we've got so many stealth options now, like the loops, for example, or other brands are available. Flair do stuff too. There's other like non-brands. There's all sorts of things you can do. I tend to just wear my AirPods. Like, it's not really a thing anymore. For a while, when AirPods became a thing, when Apple launched them, the original ones, people used to make jokes that they look like tampons in your ears or something. I never really saw that. But there was like a big sort of joke about them, like they were kind of like uncool sort of thing. I don't really. Well, there's a lot of piss taking about people we using AirPods, and now it's not a thing. It's not a thing. No one gives a shit. So I find AirPods work really well for me. I have an iPhone, so it kind of, I guess you get trapped, don't you? But yeah, any over-the-head headphones, there's some good ones. Sony have got the XM5s. They're really good, really popular. When I first met Wendy, she was wearing XM5s or XM4s. The Bose QCs are great as well. Really, really comfy. I've got big ears, so they're quite comfy for me, and they're quite lightweight. Really, really great. I can totally recommend sort of accommodating yourself, but it doesn't have to be said in that language. It's perfectly fine here. We understand each other with that language. When I say like, hey, keep an extra pair of sunglasses in your bag, no one questions me why. Why did you say that? What a weird thing to say. But I never really say, hey, I'm doing it because I need to. It's just yeah, you do use good mark. Exactly, yeah. Exactly, yeah. I have a set of Bose NC700 over ears. Very good. Nice bow. Nice. I have big ears, over-ear headphones hurt. Yeah, I find over-ear headphones hurt when I'm wearing glasses. If I'm wearing glasses and I put over-ear headphones, my ears get pushed onto like the frame of the glasses, even true of sunglasses, and then it's like, you know, it does eventually get really sore. I got my first AirPods, just got the refurbished Pro 3s for $150. Brilliant noise cancelling. They are really good, aren't they, Soup? I feel like the Pro 3s, in fact the Pro 2s are really good. I'm not going to say just as good because the Pro 3s are actually better. But I have my Pro 2s, which are so beat up, but I call them car pods because I leave them in the car. So that if I were to drive away, but I don't have them, I've still got my AirPods. I've got like my old AirPods. They're still good, even though the batteries don't last an amazing amount of time, but they're good. They do the job, right? This music keeps me thinking of outro music. I know, I haven't played the outro music for a while. Right, the outro music. All right, okay. It was never my intention. It was never my intention that this is outro music. Like, it was never my intention that was going to be like outro music. It was just like, I was picking some songs that I thought worked quite well with the channel for various reasons. Golden Things was obviously a straight away hit. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, holy crap, I love this so much. And then she did this one. And this is this is so beautiful. The Be the Cat in the Sun. This is such a nice summer. That is a summer vibe for me. Sorry, the buttons on this are really hard to press. So, but I never thought about it. Are you conditioned us? Well, not intentionally, but maybe you've all been ABA'd a little bit. Just a little bit. Like if you hear this song somewhere else on YouTube, if you hear this like somewhere else on, what song is this? Be the Cat one. It's beautiful. I sometimes use this in place of Golden Things. But yeah, the truth comes out. No, it's inadvertent behaviorism. But you've all been behaviorismed. But it's not, right? Like.
Come on, soft, turn the key and cooler on.
Did you develop a routine, Mike? Yeah, I mean, kinda. Be the Cat in the Sun is called. It's called Be the Cat by Kylie Daly. You can grab it on Spotify or wherever else you listen to music. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. I can't remember, I'm sorry, it will come to me, which autisticat told me about that song, because I wasn't aware that Kylie released that song. And it was like an absolute early birthday present type of thing, like a year ago or so. It was like, oh wow, that's amazing. Kylie Daly's got some amazing music. But yeah, Golden Things is quite a thing, and Be the Cat. But yeah, anyway, this should not. Lisa, it was you, wasn't it? Yes, I remember now, because I remember the timing. And I'm like, which autisticat was it that told me? Yeah, you said something like, oh, this would be like an amazing gift sort of thing. Like you have to listen to this thing. Like some YouTubers use Golden Things, and every time it throws my brain for an autisticat loop. If I heard it again out of context, it would really get me. But yeah, that's the outro music, which I probably should play right now, to be honest. But yeah, that's I never really thought about it as outro music, but it sort of became outro music, and then that sort of self-reinforced in a weird way. I'd like to see a YouTuber using Golden Things or something, and I'm glad that they are. I'm glad people do use it, because you know it means that she gets paid and stuff. But yeah, but it's like it's just, yeah, it's beautiful, but it's just weird how we end up sort of conditioning ourselves. But I don't think I conditioned you guys. I think I have also become conditioned. I am also very conditioned to her music, to that stuff. Kylie Daly is the this one. And this one. This one is not Kylie Daly. This is somebody else, and I've forgotten who they are. But yeah. It's part of our culture law now. Oh, definitely. Nothing wrong with transitional rituals. I think transitional rituals do help, but I struggle to kind of like phase change from one thing and then into the next thing and stuff. I think it's a weird one for me because I see how easily other people do it, or they just get on with life or whatever, and I end up getting stuck into a life mode. You know, if I'm getting ready for a live stream, I'm getting ready for a live stream, and the live stream doesn't start, and then I'm doing the live stream, and I'm doing the live stream, and it doesn't end, and then yeah, one thing. It's like that. Gonna start using that to shoo out guests. Well, it's not like that's the reason. It's just I like the tune, and it also, from a technical perspective, I was looking for music. I was shortlisting music that I could use, that I could like either loop or I could like has natural breakpoints. So like the ending music has got like, I don't know, there's like four to six, it might be more bars of music, which sort of works as like an outro kind of stinger, or you know, or I can extend it, It's quite a nice track technically because it can be adjusted to however long it needs to be. So yeah, that was my like shortlist. I'm like, hey, right, I need to find some music that allows for that. As for Golden Things, I just thought it was beautiful. That was it. That's the only reason that exists. You know, on here. And I haven't really sort of changed the music because it just works. Because you settled down after these months of eye nuttiness. The eye stuff has just been something else. YouTube didn't like the videos, by the way, because of like the surgery footage and stuff, which I get. But it's like, Fox Mike Fox, you are here at the end of the stream. This is kind of like the procrastinating end. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining in. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so that was the stuff in my notebook. You know, the kind of like I need tracks that means I can do this and this. But yeah, Golden Things was just like, oh, that's really beautiful. I like that. Is the mic looking well? Thank you. Yeah, I feel all right. I think. So yeah, thank you. Is it the top? I've had this in my wardrobe for like probably about 2-3 years without putting it on. Yeah. I found a nice brand of sheet t-shirts that I'm enjoying. I have recently discovered. I got this from Vinted. This is boring, isn't it? This is like, oh, Suzanne, I'll take care. See you later. It's just like, okay, I just run out of things to say now. It's not like that. It's just, you know, I will make a video on like things like transitions and all that sort of stuff. But it's sort of like the reason I haven't partly is because, well, I feel like the whole transition thing is fairly obvious anyway. And then the other issue, the complexion thing, that's just the light. It's just the light. Yeah, the softer and wider the light, the nicer my skin looks. So do you not get copyright strikes on live stream? No, I don't. The music is licensed, so believe it or not, there is quite a lot of costs to running a YouTube channel. I say it like that, but it's true. There are costs to running a YouTube channel. So some of the costs is music licensing. Also, bear in mind, I've used like chart music before. In fact, hang on. I had some licenses left over from like Sabrina Carpenter, amongst others. I don't know if you guys remember that stream, but the stream was just me using up the music that I'd licensed before the license expires, but I hadn't actually used in a video or anything. So I just played like a bunch of like licensed like music, like pop music. It was all like I'd licensed it all as like a bundle package almost. I got a little discount on it all. And I used it because I thought I might use it in my sex talk video, the first one. I made a really long video talking about sex and relationships. And I thought, oh, wouldn't it be fun to have some sort of contemporary kind of pop music referencing. Taylor Swift is unlicensable, just FYI. Like, you cannot license Taylor Swift's music. It's really interesting. I wonder what the mechanics are behind that. I didn't see that one. Sounds fun. Oh, it's from last year. It's the one where I took some. We'll just call them adult stim toys, shall we? Into the sea. YouTube decided that it wasn't going to show that video to anyone, and I had a bit of a back and forth with YouTube about it. The only time I've ever managed to reach a human, and it turns out that they were angry with me because I showed the products on. And it would have been okay if the products were not on. But because the products were on, YouTube was like, nope, no one needs to see this video. This is a bad video. Belongs on OnlyFans. I don't know. I don't know what their internal clock was, but I am like able to read the community standards, and I understand them intimately. I know how YouTube works. I get all the rules, but you know, I didn't break any rules. I don't think I ever have. The only time I've ever had a strike, as it were, which was forgiven because it was relatively early on in my YouTube journey, but I'll do it again, by the way. It was the whole stem cell thing, the stem cell therapy for autistic kids, which, you know, every government organization describes as dangerous and do not do it and unscientific, etc., etc. And I made a video about it. It was one of my early bad science debunking videos. And I got a slap on the wrist from YouTube. And they made me do an online course about what is and isn't medical misinformation. And as part of that online course, with a little multiple choice test at the end, I'm basically going through like what I was talking about in the video. Like as in I'm not doing medical misinformation. I'm talking about medical misinformation. I am not the medical misinformer. I am purely. I've got all the screenshots and stuff, obviously. Like, why wouldn't I have? I'm like content creating, and it's like, well, this is interesting, but also really annoying, very ironic. Wasn't lost on me. That's part of the reason why the Patreon started. So the very first thing I posted on Patreon was that video that YouTube banned because. It's like, well, because I was like super excited about YouTube, and then all of a sudden they're like, right, 3 strikes and you're out, and here's your first one. And it's like, well, hold on a second. 3 strikes and you delete my account, and you delete the channel, and that's the first one. Holy shit. And by the way, I wasn't. So unlike most of my science debunking videos, I am the first content creator to do it. I think most of my debunking stuff, with the notable exception of, you know, Trump RFK stuff, blah blah blah, Andrew Wakefield, blah. I am the first content creator on that because people don't really do science debunking on YouTube. Not really. Like they do have some big things, or if it's a big story or whatever. But this is a bit of a weird niche, like. And so I was the first person to talk about it. And one of the companies involved is actually active on YouTube, and they advertise stem cell treatment for autistic kids on YouTube. They're actually an YouTube advertiser. They run adverts on YouTube. It gets even darker. It's like one of the businesses responsible for pushing these unlicensed, unscientific therapies is on YouTube. You know, they have a YouTube account, and you know, so obviously I told YouTube all of this. Don't think I think my objection got filed in the bin. But you know, I have proof that I told YouTube this. You know, that my mind is blown. So yeah, that's why I started the Patreon. But I was like really bummed out with YouTube because I was kind of excited and stuff, and you know, I was doe-eyed and bushy-tailed and really, ready to get going. You know, really like enthused and energized and like super hyper focusy on it all. And it's like, thanks YouTube. So I think knowing what I know now, it's like, okay, cool. All right. Well, might happen again. You have respect. I would have blown a bit of a direction out to me. Ah, well, you guys didn't see what was happening to me when the camera was off, right? I was screaming. I was so angry because it's like, it's not that they took down one of my videos because they didn't like it. Jubilee have done that. We had a live stream once, reacting live on a live stream to Jubilee. I only used a tiny bit of Jubilee, by the way. I'd pre-selected elements of the Jubilee clip. Again, everything is on brand. Everything is like perfect for YouTube. You know, their standards and everything. And and then Jubilee killed the live stream. Jubilee have got a button and they press the button to take the live stream down and give me a slap. And it's like, wow, okay, wow. Because obviously, you know, most creators don't, or most accounts or most media companies don't have the button, but Jubilee do. And so they hit it. And by hitting it, they're actually breaking the law, but they also know that I'm not going to go over to America and sue them over a live stream. It's like, so yeah. So there is that too. A bit of bad blood there with Jubilee. Yeah, it's like, okay. Well, it's perjury to hit that button, but you know, illegally. But just because you have it, and it's like, okay, well, you know, what's it going to do? I love you well. Research bad science. Do back your videos. Thanks, Fran. I'll do my best. I was super angry about the stem cell one because it's like, it's just I guess like I think a decent human would be really annoyed about it. You know what I mean? Like it's hard not to be. I used to get angry about people being potatoes, and I realized this accomplished nothing but blood pressure. Some people actually enjoy making others angry. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, particularly on the internet. I think the internet is given away for a very low cost on the sender of the antagonism. It's very easy to mass antagonize people on the internet for very little cost. The cost's in the receiver. It's like spam. It sounds like being a YouTube content creator could be a real pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah, true. Though, having said that, though, I'm like a 40. I was about to say 44. I'm 45. Holy shit. I'm a 45-year-old dude, and like this is my first content creator kind of rodeo sort of thing. But like, you know, I've got a reasonable amount. I'm not a huge amount of life experience, but there's a lot more. There's a lot less unknown unknowns than there would have been 20 years ago, if that makes sense. So I'm not complaining about the YouTube thing in that respect. I complain when it's unfair and I get really annoyed about it. It's like that. It's really strange. It's really, really weird. It's like YouTube, there's no one you can reach out to for support. But there are named YouTube staff people that sort of email me regularly, and then I sort of email them back, and it's like they don't really want to know about the difficult stuff. But, you know, they want to send me a bomber jacket with the channel name on the back. And it's like, what do I want that for? It's fine. I suppose that could have been a really good giveaway, I guess. Someone could have gotten a giveaway. And they're like, do you want to come out? They offered to fly me out to Zurich to go and meet the YouTube people. And it's like, I don't want to do that. So, okay. So, you know, so there is that. YouTube's a really strange YouTube is a strange beast. They're definitely kind of like flavored for you kind of, I guess, Mr. Beast wannabes or whatever. Like, I said to them they could send me merch if they wanted to. I'd probably just do 2 giveaways with it. Speaking of giveaways, by the way, you've got 6 days left if you want to enter the Stuck on Hard mode book giveaway. There's 6 days left before that gets drawn. There's 2 books, which is good. There's 2 chances then. I bought one of them, and the publishers bought the other one. Nothing you needed to travel for a bit, I'd say. I know, right? 7,000 no witnesses. I got my book. Amazing, Soup. Soup, what did you think about it? Miss Pat, how many people have entered? I'm gonna say around the 100 mark. I think. I haven't checked in a while. It's been a couple of days. I haven't looked, but I think probably about 100. So you have like a 2% chance of winning something. Yes, it's about 2%. 1 in 50 chance to win. Right, 2 books. Ashley, take care. Travel well. Fantastic. Thank you for being here. So you haven't read it yet. It's pretty cool though. Have you seen the back cover? Yeah, no, seriously though. Genuinely, like, I'm really happy. I'm really happy for Erin and stuff, and I'm really happy that book exists. But also, like, it's one of those ones where it's like, damn, I wished I'd done that. I'll share thoughts on Discord. Yeah, do it. Discord's a good place to do it, actually. You know, I feel like I can be more sort of like straightforward on Discord than on YouTube, because obviously YouTube has its certain standards that it must maintain. I must, you know. My cat came to me to tell me it's bedtime. Mr. Fan, thank you for being here. Good night and good time zone. Best way to entrance. Yeah, all you have to do is just leave your name or whatever. What I'll do is I will go down and my plan is to extract the HTML off the page and then just pull all the usernames into a great big file and then upload that file to some web surface that does picking winners, and then I'll film it and then I'll post it on Patreon and I'll be like, hey, congratulations to so and so and so and so. It's also worth pointing out, by the way, if you win, and I know that not everyone's hearing this, but if you win and like you like say a month passes and like you haven't told me where to post the book, then I'll have to draw it again. So there might be a third chance of winning the book, sort of. It's not really. It would be second chance again. It would be the original second chance just rolled in a different timeline. Right, yeah. Do the thing now. Okay, so thank you for being here. Take care, everyone. Mike, can you speak clearer and slower when reading comments, please? I will bear that in mind. Get out of here. Bun's like, okay. Right, everyone, towards the doors. Onto the street with you all. Onto the road, not literally, the sidewalk, the path. Onto the gravel. Out there. Hey, Mrs. Bifchich, you're welcome. Thank you for being here and being lovely, as always. The pavement. It's not always paved though. The hard standing. The solid floor. Out the door. Puzzle. I see. I refuse to touch grass. I will have dinner. That sounds nice. I had pasta, by the way, earlier. Oh, and digestive biscuits.